Hello and welcome to my channel, Divine Balance. So I channel messages from Spirit that help you get your energy into balance and really focus on that aspect. And so this is going to be what's called the surrender reading. And so I have this deck, the surrender deck. I really like it. And it's in two parts. So there's a part where it says surrender to. So it's surrender to things like surrender to spirits, surrender to miracles. So, all of those things that, spirit wants to offer you, the abundance, like move towards. And then it has the other part of the deck where it's surrender things like low self-esteem and scarcity, surrender fear. So it's surrender to, because you want to surrender to, all of those wonderful things. And then it says surrender as in letting go of the things that don't serve you. So we are going to get some insight from both parts, of this deck, and then pull some other messages from the unicorn deck, and we'll see what else Spirit wants us to do. And then this deck was pre-shuffled, part of the meditation, and has a couple cards on top, so we'll see if they come into the message for us. All right, so let's start with what we want to move away from. Okay, so this is a message for Aries. So we're doing Aries, if I didn't say that already. So what messages do we have for Aries? Okay, so Aries. So it says surrender obsessive thinking. So we'll leave that on top here. But what flipped out is surrender negative thinking. Okay, so surrender negative thinking. So it says you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Nice. Okay. So surrender that negative thinking, Aries. All right. So now what are we surrendering to? What are we surrendering to that Spirit wants us to have? This abundance, all these good things, beautiful things. So what do we have for Aries? What message do we have for Aries? All right. Yeah. So Aries. So it says, now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So this is surrender to non-action. So this is interesting. So you have surrender to non-action, but then you also have surrender to success. So it says you are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Yes. Okay. So Aries. We'll deal with these in a second. So what we have here is negative thinking and then surrender to success. And I think for some of you, that negative thinking, I don't know, it could be past failures. It could be just you being very hard on yourself. But that negative thinking about, the what could happen or the what ifs because of past, I think as you're working so hard and when you have challenges, I think sometimes they trigger, maybe some thoughts of some things that didn't work out in the past. But Spirit wants you to know that, that the path forward. So let go of the past. Let go of the negative thinking. Surrender that negative thinking, because the path that you're on now, for some of you, you're on the path that you're supposed to be on now. So I know that there have been other roads that you've traveled, but for some of you, the path that you're on now is the path that you're supposed to be on. So Spirit wants you to surrender to the success that you're going to have. It's like you're looking through this, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's almost like you're looking through some sort of, it's the forest, but yet you can see through the trees, right? I don't know if you can really see that. And so there is a way, and Spirit doesn't want you to, you know, stress about it, because that causes negative thinking. And so I think this part about surrender the obsessive thinking, right? I think that's what, you know, in order to move forward, you want to surrender that obsessive thinking, that negative thinking that really puts up roadblocks, because Spirit is letting you know, like, you can see through the trees. You're on the path now. You see it. But I think some of you are so nervous about what could happen. And so Spirit wants you to take a step back, right? And release that energy of fear. Release that nervousness about the future. I think that's it. Release that nervousness about the future. And so it's not to, I think, you know, not act for some long period of time. I think Spirit just wants you to get your energy into balance, you know, so take a step back and do this, you know, on a regular basis, where you take just some time, maybe to meditate, maybe to whatever you need to do, go out into nature to calm yourself down, you know, release that anxiety, and understand that you can walk in your full power, you know, on this path, because you're on the right path now. You're on the right path now. And I think you trust what Spirit has been telling you, because you feel like things are different this time. You feel that things are different this time, and Spirit wants you to know that things are different this time. And so here it says, learn from your challenges, relax, and trust. Yeah, Aries. So surrender that negative thinking, surrender to the success. You know, whatever failures or things that happened in the past, it's in the past. Yeah, just you've learned from them. And now you stand in your full power and move forward. You know, so take a step back to take your power back. Take a step back to call your power in, to call in your energy. To call in your energy from all those places, thoughts, and things that do not serve you. So yeah, call in your energy, because when you do that, you're calling in all of your power that you can stand in. You can stand in your power. Okay, Aries. Let's see if we have any other messages here. But this is nice, Aries. So surrender to success, because you're on the path. You're on the right path now, Aries. You're on the right path now. What messages do we have for Aries? What messages do we have for Aries? Yeah, so it says cycles. Everything has its right time. Yeah. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. Yeah, Aries. So, you know, this is, I'll show the picture here. This is really pretty. And this is going to the fact that, you know, whatever happened before, whatever disappointments, failures, you know, that you thought hindered your success, you're on the right path now. It's the right time, Aries. It's the right time now. So you can surrender to your success. You don't have to fear surrendering to your success because you're on the right path. You're on the right path to your abundance. You just need to stand in your power. Stand in your power and release the obsessive thinking about whether or not you're going to fail, Aries. Oh, gosh. A whole bunch of cards flipped out. Let's see. Okay. So let's see what came out here. So we have expansion. Yep. So this is about, you know, as I said, calling in your power, calling in your energy, standing in your power, calling in your energy so that you can stand in your power, sorry. And so calling in, you know, your energy from, again, places and things and situations and, you know, those negative thoughts so that you can release all of those things. And that will allow you to expand and ultimately, you know, stand in your full power. Yeah. And then also leading to more creativity, Aries. So here, freedom. And that makes sense, right? So if you are standing in your full power, you know, you have more freedom. That, you know, the negative thinking is not there. The obsessive thinking is not there. So you have freedom to be more creative and use your imagination and just, you know, fly on your path, you know, go towards your heart's desire. That's beautiful. So freedom is what this will, you know, lead to, Aries. Okay, are there any more messages here for Aries? Yeah, okay. So we're going to close Aries. Let's see if we have a couple more messages here. Yeah, so it says the universe speaks to you through your dreams. So yeah, Aries, you know, you've been feeling the need for the change. And you've been having dreams and synchronicities. And I think in your dreams, Spirit has been trying to show you that the path ahead is not gloomy. The path ahead is not some, you know, some bottom falling out that you have to be afraid of. So I don't know what kind of dreams you've been having, but I think for some of you, they've been trying to show you that the path ahead is not dark and gloomy. And so the obsessive thinking and the negative thinking, you don't, you know, it's not serving you. It's only hindering you. What message do we have for Aries? Yeah. So your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be love. Earth guide. Yeah, so let that obsessive thinking fall away, the negative thinking fall away. You know, you're being guided. And it's not that you weren't guided before. It's just that, you know, there are some lessons and challenges that you had to go through, Aries. You know, it happens to all of us, I think. And so, but you're on your path to success. You know, oh, and look here. Look what's on the bottom here. I just noticed it, freedom. So we have freedom twice. Yeah. So we have freedom with this beautiful card here, and then we have freedom again, right? So call in your energy from these negative things and follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. Yeah. This is beautiful, Aries. So it's that freedom. Freedom from the negative things. Freedom to feel good about your path to success. Feel, you know, it's not that it's not hard work, but you want to enjoy your path as you're moving forward, you know? All right. So, I don't know, I'm feeling like I was just going to end there, Aries, but I'm feeling like a card or two from this deck. So I'm just going to go with it. I know we're at about 15 minutes, I think. I was going to end there. So what message do we have for Aries? What messages do we have for Aries? What messages do we have for Aries? What messages do we have for Aries? There's 3 cards here. Okay. Yeah. So it says awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So look how free flowing and relaxed she is. Like she has that freedom. She's just trusting, right? Surrender to the success. Surrender to your full power. Trust that spirit, the angels, you know, ascended masters. Trust that your ancestors. Trust that you're not alone. Okay, we also have, yeah, you're already doing it. So it says, stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Oh my gosh. So it says, stop overthinking. You're already doing it, Aries. Stop overthinking. You're already doing it. Surrender the obsessive thinking, Aries. My goodness. Yeah. All right. And then it also says here, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So you're having these dreams. Spirit is trying to connect with you in your dreams. So what is it your soul is saying, right? You know, I think, you know, part of it is letting go of these negative things so that you can see, when you stand in your power, you can see even further, you know, on your path. You know, your vision becomes a bit more clear, right? When you're standing in your full power. And so Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right path now. For some of you, you're on the right path. Your path to success, your path to your heart's desire, you're on it. The bottom is not going to fall out, right? But you have to make that shift and call your energy in so that you can let these negative things fall away and stand in your power. And then as you're going on this path, I think, you know, there are bigger things that you can't even see right now, Aries, that's for you. And answering this call, I think that will become more apparent to you as you move forward. All right, so keep that in mind. This is beautiful, Aries. Okay. All right, so we are finished now. So I hope some of this resonated with you. Thank you for watching. Love and bright light to all of you.